Welcome back to Conspiracy Theories and Chill. On this episode, we are going to look into some of the secret underground bases and bunkers that are thought to exist all throughout this country today for the powerful and super rich to live in order to survive a coming apocalyptic future event. These bases and locations are all very secret, and if they are open about their existence at all, they are vague at best on their purposes. But on this episode, we are going to look into just a few of these many locations and shine a light on the existence of these secret bases and bunkers, and even show how it's really more of a secret, underconnected city that is intertwined underground throughout this nation. We will begin in Colorado, at the Denver International Airport to be exact, but there are many more in Colorado we could have chosen from. Colorado has many suspected bunker locations, as does that whole general area of the map. So in my opinion, Colorado is a safe place to be. The Denver International Airport is the country's largest airport and was built in the early 90s and went billions of dollars over budget, and also took much longer than expected to construct. Why? Well, many people believe that the country's largest airport is really just a front and a cover for a huge secret underground bunker for the world's elite. Why do people think that? Well, for many reasons. Let's start with the fact that when the Denver International Airport was being constructed, 4 large buildings were constructed first and then buried before the airport was built above them. This explains the extra time and money spent on the Denver International Airport, but the huge network of underground tunnels at the Denver International Airport explains a lot of that missing money as well. And they actually admit to a large underground network of tunnels under the Denver International Airport, but they don't have many explanations of their purpose or reason for being there, and they are very heavily restricted areas in the airport. The base thought to exist under the Denver International Airport is estimated to be a 22-mile wide, 8-level underground high-tech and luxurious city for the elite and super rich to live in during the coming apocalypse. And maybe there is, but something goes on under the Denver International Airport for sure, and no one really knows what it is. The next one that we're going to look into is the Dulce Air Force Base in New Mexico. Many people believe that this base is for experimentation done in unison between the U.S. government and aliens. They even believe that a battle took place at the Dulce base between these alien beings and the military in the underground reaches of the facility. That's the conspiracy story behind Dulce base, and we will get to why they think that, but for now let's just talk a little bit about this secret base in the mountains near the Colorado-New Mexico border. This top-secret subterranean military base was built into the mountains and is a large underground facility. It's as top secret as Area 51 and heavily protected, so everything I'm about to go into with Dulce Air Force Base is speculation, but that's okay. When speculation is all you have, sometimes you just go with it. Now, the story behind Dulce Base and how it became famous to begin with has to do with aliens. The story goes that Dulce Air Force Base was constructed unknowingly above an existing alien research facility. Then a war broke out, according to this legend, and it was a brutal intergalactic fight if true, but now the aliens and our government coexist at Dulce Air Force Base and conduct their research together. Very interesting stuff indeed, and we could do a whole video on Dulce Base and the alien story alone, and maybe we will in the future. But for now, I want to stay on topic and focus on exposing more of these massive underground bunkers and bases that exist in this country. Washington, D.C., the hub of our government, is also home to a web of underground tunnels and structures, bunkers, and etc. A literal underground city exists underneath Washington, D.C., and it's mostly secret. Some of it is known. Kennedy was famous for using some of these tunnels under the White House to sneak girls in and out, for example, but most are unaware that the whole city is connected underground. There are up to 3 suspected underground bunkers for the elite located in New Hampshire, 3 in Alaska, and hundreds more spread out all across this country. Now, the heaviest location of these bunkers and bases, so in my opinion, most likely the safest place to be whenever whatever the elite are planning and preparing for finally takes place, is in Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, as well as Texas, and surprisingly California, which has a very large representation of sites of these secret bunkers and bases. Now, we're looking into just a few locations in this video, but please look into this topic for yourself. The elite and the government are preparing for something big. These massive underground bases exist. Massive underground tunnel systems exist. Underground highways even. For what purpose? Why? Well, you know what I think. I think that these underground cities and bunkers are for the powerful elite to survive, most likely in luxury, while we, the lessers, suffer whatever fate awaits us. Truth is, these bases and bunkers serve many different purposes of the rich and powerful. Drug and sex trafficking, various secret or low profile transportation needs, and many more reasons from innocent to nefarious. The bunkers are for the elite in an apocalyptic type event. Of course they are, and I'm sure that they are very nice indeed. I have no doubt. They exist, and most are even verifiable, but people will scream that it's crazy. I can hear them now. No one has underground bases, or just the military does, and so what? They need them. Or yeah, there's a few bunkers, etc., but only for precautions. And that could be it. Just a bunch of elite predators being careful. Who knows really, but underground bases and structures aren't even a new phenomenon and have been used and built throughout history. It's not crazy, but nothing that we cover on conspiracy theories and chill is crazy. It's just not mainstream or accepted. For example, I bet there is a nice little link to Wikipedia to debunk what I have said here in this video with the mainstream approved narrative, but go ahead and click on it, because you'll find out that the underground bases, bunkers, and underground highways are all real. That's what you'll see. You'll just get a different spin on what they're for. And I like a quote by William Cooper for situations like these. Listen to everything, but believe nothing. Make up your own mind and decide for yourself what is true based on facts and information, not what any one person, including me, tells you. To close out today's video, we're going to look at one more underground operation, the CIA's own Warrenton Training Center. Highly classified and located in Virginia, the Warrenton Training Center serves the CIA in many top secret ways and contains many underground facilities as well as a relocation bunker. Above ground, the facility consists of only 4 inconspicuous buildings, but is quite large underneath. These bunkers and bases are real and spread out all across this country. The elite are ready for something big, and we need to be aware of that fact. They are preparing, and there's a whole world of activity happening underground right now all throughout this country. Who gathers in these underground cities like the ones under the Denver International Airport? And what business is conducted there? What secret CIA experiments are going on below ground at the Warrenton Training Facility? Did a battle with aliens and resulting alliance between humans and aliens take place at Dulce Air Force Base? How many of these bunkers and bases exist? Unfortunately, these all remain questions needing answers, and we will continue to dig into these questions and seek the answers. So support this channel and share this video and subscribe for future content. Thanks for watching this video, and we will see you right here next time at Conspiracy Theories and Chill from Me on Things and Stuff.